Hello, hello, welcome. Just wait on some people. Oh, looks like we got somebody in. Goody, goody, goody. Two people in. One mic. Hello and welcome. Yeah, it's my jester mask for the Zerone series. Masquerading. Yeah, yeah. It's probably gonna be another quiet stream, so I'll show off the CD pickup in maybe a little bit. And don't worry, I won't wear this mask for the entire stream. Got two in here. Go. Well, I think I will. I think I'll do the. I'll at least review the new Breaking Benjamin single. It's entitled "Psycho." It's going to be on Ember, their new album. I will let you guys in on my thoughts on it. I do agree with what a lot of people have been saying. I think it is probably the weakest of the singles that they've released. But I still think it's pretty good. I really dug the chorus, and the chorus reminded me I seriously got um, like classic Breaking Benjamin vibes through that chorus. I mean, I immediately got nostalgic feelings right away, even when listening to it. I thought it was a good song though. I liked it. That's all right. One above all. It's all good. Yeah, I think they released way too many singles though for this album. Yeah, it was good. I thought. You know, it's funny. The when I first listened to it, I was like that opening guitar riff. I was like, oh, probably not going to be good. But um, oh yeah, I can see why, Adam. You know, when I first listened to it, when I heard that opening guitar riff, I thought, oh boy, this ain't gonna be good. You know, but actually, as the guitars, you know, like when the actual riffs came in after those tempo riffs, it reminded me of something I've heard from Meshuggah's not Meshuggah, Megadeth's last album. So I guess you could say Breaking Benjamin is going borderline Megadeth. Tony Bivens riffs reminded you heavily of Out From Under by Red. I can see why a little bit. Jonathan. When above all, I got used to their new music like the rest. Oh yeah. Well, I do want to wait a little bit on the CD pickup. I'll probably take the mask off when I do that. Gotten used to their new music. Rest of the bands. Yeah, I'm just a little concerned on how I'm going to get the new Breaking Benjamin album because I haven't pre-ordered, and like typically, when my local exchange store usually runs out of copies of albums, usually when a new album comes out, that's happened to me before, unfortunately, a couple times. I look like the Plague Doctor from the Beauty and Rage cover. Yeah, this is my Jester mask for my series, Lanzarone and upcoming Genesis Zerone. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by that new Breaking Benjamin single. I just hope they don't release I just hope that they don't release any more before the album comes out, but I kind of don't think so. Do I listen to a band called Wage War? I've heard of them. I have not heard of any of their music. We have 5 people in here. I do have my suspicions that someone, a certain someone is watching. I don't know who would want to creep up on me while I'm wearing this. I'd be afraid to be honest. It's crazy to think. Let's see. Thoughts on Psycho? I honestly love. Yeah, I can agree on that. It reminded me of classic Breaking Benjamin. You have trolls out there. I'm serious. Yeah. Oh, trust me. I know. I know one above all. You can just type in. You can just type in my name and find that out for yourself on the search bar. They are metalcore, but I think you'd really like Rage War. But I do like some metalcore though. But it varies. Yeah, me too. One above all. Well, I think I will. I don't know. You guys want to talk about? You want to make YouTube videos, but I fear trolls. Yeah, I mean, I can see why, but it's something that actually hasn't been happening to me recently. I used to have Wiggle Boy or however whatever his name is now comment on my videos, but I don't think he does anymore. So I mean, if you fear trolls, I mean they're just people that do come and go. Why am I lucky? Just are? Well, there's got to be a reason, dude. Is it because I'm secretly Jester? Wage War is good. I'll have to give him a listen then. Okay. While I'm thinking of it, I'll probably end up taking this off. So still feeling not like making YouTube videos. I hope I at least get Ember review out. Yeah, I hope to see your review on Ember, dude. Yeah. So I guess now will be time for the CD pickup. I actually went to the Exchange store and the CD warehouse. That's a bit further away, but not so far away, I guess you could say. But I'll show you what I got at the at the CD store, the CD warehouse. This is actually one album I've been looking for a while now. I got Trivium Ascendancy, and Trivium is of course a band that a lot of you guys know I got into last year. I've known about them since 2015, I believe, 2016 maybe. But last year was really the year that I got heavily into them, and I heard that Ascendancy was some of their best works, and it's one of their older stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to pop this in. You want to make reviews, but mostly on anime video games. There's nothing wrong with video game reviews. I'm a huge anime fan, so yeah, I can see that. What's up, Alex Kawa? All right, so you got into Breaking Benjamin since 2010. I actually think same. It might have been 2009. Yeah, same here. Same here. One above all. So we're probably the same age then. Okay, almost. But anyway, there's another CD I actually picked up today. It's Black Sabbath Sabotage. I believe this is their sixth album. Sixth, maybe. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, definitely great stuff. Can't go wrong with the first six Sabbath records. And Black Sabbath is, of course, another band that I'm really heavily in nowadays. You got into them around 2031. I don't even know if Breaking's going to be around even for that long, but you never know. I mean, you look at bands like Metallica who go on forever. I started watching your videos like this year. I think you've been around at least late 2017, haven't you? Favorite Three Days Grace songs? I like uh I like Over and Over and Gone Forever from 1X. Oh, dude, Me Against You. That's my jam. You like a few songs from Metallica? What songs? Ah, okay. But yeah, another one I got. Figured I show off this one too. Fade the Black's a good one. Yeah, this is I've been looking for this one record everywhere. Sound of Perseverance by Death. I actually saw this album on vinyl too when I was at the exchange, so yeah, really glad I picked this up. This is like really early death metal stuff from like the '90s. Unfortunately, this band doesn't go on anymore, but it's still great music for what it is, and that doesn't mean you can't not enjoy music that just because they're not going on anymore. Because sometimes I do have second thoughts on getting into bands that are like not going on anymore because like where's the hype anymore? But I've been getting really into like older metal nowadays, like not just by bands like Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and bands like those, but even like '90s death metal. Like, yeah. So I got that. Your favorite Three Days Grace song is probably Home. Home's pretty underrated. You heard of Death, but not familiar. Okay, definitely check them out, dude. Who do you think are some of the biggest sellouts in music history? Off of my head, I'd say Maroon 5. Yeah, I'd probably agree. Probably All That Remains, since they went country. And then I did pick up some Judas Priest as well. Got their album, what is this? British Steel. This might be an original pressing, but I'm not entirely sure. So, not sure. And of course, I couldn't pick up, an older Judas Priest album without getting their newest that actually came out very recently, like last week recently. Firepower. I finally got around to pick this one up. Yeah, from what I've been hearing from it, it's excellent. I did hear a couple of the singles before this album dropped, and I gotta say, it's awesome. This is by far my favorite album of 2018. It beats Between the Buried and Me's latest album, and it does beat Between the Buried and Me's latest album, of course. Yeah, that's about it for pickups. It's five. You love Iron Maiden? Good, good. I'm currently looking for their album X Factor. It's hard to come across though. Good stuff. Yeah. Alrighty. So one of my recommended things on YouTube were James Hetfield no compilation, because he always says yeah at his live performances and stuff like that. What's going on, Vita? Paradox. I haven't checked out Stone Temple Pilots. I don't know. Yeah, if Nick would probably like it, I probably won't. How did I like Psycho? I did like it. I did. It reminded me of classic Breaking Benjamin. Like I had really nostalgic feelings for that song when I listened to it. The riffs kind of remind me of Megadeth a little bit, which kind of pleasantly surprised me. Metalcore, The Wiggles, definitely metalcore. That's a no brainer. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I probably won't check them out because I'm not really expecting anything too heavy out of them. Yeah, I've just never heard them. Yeah, AC/DC is kind of like a band that I grew out of, but I think some of their music is still pretty good. As for Ozzy, I like him in Black Sabbath, but I'm not too big of a fan of him, like as far as his solo project goes. But I do like his version of Iron Man. Blood on the dance floor. Yep. Yeah, I thought Psycho was going to be heavy as well. I'm really excited to hear. I'm really excited to hear Dark of You. It's probably going to be a ballad. Who is the most overrated artist I can think of? I can think of a bunch, dude. I would say Insomnium. Insomnium is like very underrated. Black Veil Brides, though, I love them. I don't care what anyone says. Not my fault. An emo girl got me into them. Oh no, I don't like Asking Alexandria. What makes Suicide Silence such a cringe band? Um, well, not I'm not just going by their sound, but even their even like the memes and the things that I've heard about them. Yeah, they're too much. I don't know, dude. You really got to look it up for yourself. I'm not sure if it's the Teehee guy. I know of that meme though. I'm a fan of death metal or metalcore. Dude, death metal is my favorite. Yeah, I'm not too big on Cannibal Corpse. I actually haven't heard of any of their music, to be honest. Saxon. I have heard of them, but I have not listened to them. Hey, it's all good, man. One above all seven. I want someone to tab Psycho so I can learn on guitar. Awesome. Well, I don't know what else to do since I covered the Breaking Benjamin song and the CD pickups. Ever heard of the band Project Vila? No, but I've heard of Project 86. Yeah, I heard their musical content's very gory. Well, you can't go by all death metal by Cannibal Corpse, though. Hopes and expectations for the rest of Ember. Yeah, um, with the singles that they've released, it just seems like we've gotten pretty much everything that they have to offer sound wise with this album. Have I heard of Owl City? The guy behind Fireflies is from 2009. I loved it when I was 7. In June, he's dropping potentially the worst album this year. Hmm. The band members of Cannibal Corpse went to jail for posting crude albums. Holy crap! Project Vila is pretty similar to Starset if that interests you. Well, I listen to Starset maybe like once a month, so yeah, probably not. Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Thoughts on that last Stone Sour album? I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to Stone Sour since 2011, I think. That was a long time ago. You got into Starset in 2013. So you got him like in the very beginning. Like I like Corey Taylor in Slipknot a little bit. I don't know if you like Slipknot. Yeah, I think anymore I only like two songs from Stone Sour. Would I say Linkin Park sold out with One More Light? I would say so, but I think it's a grower anymore because I know a lot of people have given it a second chance. Yeah, once a month. The thing is, I hardly listen to rock like I used to, and it's basically doubling that with electronics, which I also don't listen to a lot. So yeah, that's really doubling my interests like of steering away kind of. But I still do think Starset's pretty good. Um, is Rockin' Jonathan still there? And what about Adam Walker? Yeah, I always try to get into bands well, I don't say I try to get in bands as, in the beginning as possible. I would say the closest things, I would say the closest band that I got into in the beginning, well, this one I actually did get into them in the beginning, but it was Knives. But obviously, the only reason I heard about them, the only reason I got into them is because I knew that Ryan Clark was in the band. But the thing is, I don't know how people get into bands, during the beginning. Like it's like one of those things that I don't understand. Like I swear, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, hey, new band coming out, that's being advertised everywhere. If that were the case, then I could probably see why people would get into bands during the beginning, but just to randomly find a band while they just have one album, it's I don't know, it's crazy. I got into Demon Hunter during the Extremist days when the Extremist came out. So Outlive was the first album that I was going into, like, as a fan. You don't do a lot of bands. What do you mean? Got into Demon Hunter like 2013. Yeah, so like a year before me. I got into them like 2014. Yeah, yeah, we're a search party. Probably went to listen to the Wiggles. I don't listen to the bands in the beginning. I try but fail. Yeah, me too. Well, I think in our defense, a lot of the bands that are good that are going on now, they either formed when we were really young or we weren't even born yet. Like the first In Flames album is only a couple years older than I am. I've heard of a little bit of. Oh crap! My mask almost fell. Huh. I've heard of a little bit of Theory of a Dead Man. I think they're okay. So I was told today that all metal sounds the same. Thoughts, opinions. A Theory of a Dead Man is similar to Nickelback. Yeah, I knew that. I feel like they had some kind of not really association, but something that really. Yeah. Why is that? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, cool, Alex Kawa. Yeah, that's kind of what I had a feeling. Yeah, that's crazy though. Like some people that'll listen to like music with lyrics about. Okay, I'll call you Alex. But yeah, that is weird about people that will listen to music about relationships and stuff like that. Like, meanwhile, they've never, there are people that even can't even relate, and they admit to not relate. So it's like, okay, so why do you like this lyrical content, Do I have a significant other? Not at the moment. I haven't had a girlfriend since January 2016. Back in the Tinder days. Does she have pink hair? My girlfriend has pink hair. Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like I'm falling behind on that one now. It's a lot harder now, though. No, it didn't make me uncomfortable. Okay. The Raw. Do you watch The Raw Critic? No, but I do watch, I think it's Rockfeed. I know he does a lot of videos on Linkin Park. He's like obsessed with Linkin Park. Like, oh, more news about, Chester and all that. Chester's wife said this. And I can understand. I can understand if they really want to get to the bottom of like the entire situation, but to me, it just feels like it's more obsessive than anything. Do you watch rock review? Do you see rock reviews? Yeah, just like a little bit of them though. I've seen the review for Demon Hunter's last album on that channel. Yeah, I like old Linkin Park. Yeah, they were actually playing Numb when I was at the CD warehouse today. I thought that was cool. So I've been thinking about too. Whenever I reach 400 subscribers, how would you guys like me to do like a 5-hour stream or something like that? Like a really long stream. I will not do 24 hours, just so you know. Okay, if you guys want it, sounds good. In my opinion, they started to suck. Yeah. Like I said last night, I know a lot of people like the hunting party, but to me, it felt like Linkin Park was going for a more emo, more scene side. And I feel like that's something, a lot of people kind of missed. Like, a lot of people compare to, like, Hybrid Theory or Meteora. I don't even think those albums compare with The Hunting Party, to be honest. Because I think Hunting Party and Meteora are just straight-up rock albums. And I don't know. I don't know if it's just because they are, if they're just, nostalgic classic Linkin Park albums or what. Thoughts on Draft Punk? Loudwire puts them on their list of non-metal acts metalheads dig. What genre are they? We got to get you popular some more hours. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice. I like to make up for not being popular in high school. there's already someone trying to depopularize me already as it is. It's like people want to see me fail. It's just like one of those things where it's like, okay, you've done enough. Haven't you done enough? You know, but no, they gotta make that times 10. The lead singer of Matt Hole died in 2016. Not sure if I know who that is. Nothing Face. I haven't heard of them, but I have heard of Nothing More. I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys listen to Nothing More? Nothing Faces before Slipknot and Mudvayne. Oh man. I am going to that Breaking Benjamin tour with Five Finger Death Punch, and they have another band called Bad Wolves. Never heard of them. Have you? I have not heard of them. I don't think, at least. Nothing More is playing at that concert. Awesome, man. You get to see Nothing More and Breaking Benjamin. Some great, great rock bands right there. I'm starting a new series called Is That Bad, where I review albums with a bad reputation and see for myself if they are bad. Any requests? Yes, you should review Saint Anger by Metallica, because everyone knows that it's known as Metallica's worst album. And it's funny because when I was at the CD warehouse, they had like a crap ton of Saint Anger copies, and I think that's because it wasn't no one was selling them. So yeah, definitely review Saint Anger by Metallica. I still do think it is their worst album too. I'm not trying to say it's great or anything, but I think it's pretty good for what it is, at least. Your cousin said that Green Day was screamo. What? Holy crap, dude! I don't have any thoughts on that. That's crazy though. Like if Green Day's screamo, then what's Breaking Benjamin? Huh? You've heard of Nothing More? Awesome. Yeah, I remember one time I played The Diary of Jane, and they said it was satanic or whatever. But it's like one of those things like you've heard nothing. You have heard nothing yet. I mean, Breaking Benjamin is like, I don't know, a step above. I don't know this. I'm trying to say this in like not the most critical way possible, but a step above like Panic at the Disco or something. I don't know. I was saying last night in my last night stream that I walked into church one day with the Linkin Park shirt, and one of my friends there looked at me funny when he like shook my hand. I was like, "Hey, man," and he was like, "It's funny." People are just so on the fact that just because a song has screaming, they think it's metal or heavy music. Yeah, I don't know. People act like it's impossible to like or get into. I had to myself. I had to come to the realization that Breaking Benjamin was just hard rock because for the longest time I used to say that they were heavy metal. Back in the days when I really wasn't into metal because the people that do say that Breaking Benjamin is metal, let's be honest, really aren't into metal because they try to think highly of themselves. Like they like to think that they listen to heavy music, but they won't go any harder than Breaking Benjamin. Maybe Red, just maybe at the very least. Yeah, I like 70s and 80s bands. Like 70s I like Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. Tell you what, we're gonna play a game, okay? Are you all listening? Okay. So you guys are gonna name an album. It obviously has to be rock or metal. And I'm gonna go to my CD shelf or my CD basket or whatever and see if I have it. So you guys can name an album starting now. We Are Not Alone. Pretty sure I have that. Boom. Vita's got it. All right. Human by 3 Days Grace. Unfortunately, I think I do have that. Actually, I don't know what happened to my copy of that. It doesn't surprise me that I can't find it though. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of the new album. I like a few songs on it though. All right, someone give me an album. The Triptych? Oh, dude, you bet. I think I have it right here actually. Ah, there you go. Yeah, um, Dark Before Dawn. Pretty sure I have that. Dark Before Dawn. You got it, Vita. Congratulations. I don't really have a specific order for my Dark Before Dawn or Human, which is worse? Definitely Human. I think anything by Breaking Benjamin is better than anything 3 Days Grace has put out. Although I don't know. If you were to ask me what would I like more, 1X or Dark Before Dawn, that I might make an exception for that because that would be a reasonable competition. Off topic, how many albums do you have? I haven't counted my CD collection in a while. I remember you gave Human a 5 out of 5 in your original review. Yeah, I do remember that. Your Agony's here. Do I have the Phobia Collector's Edition? I do. It comes with the DVD and Diary of Jane piano version. Have I heard of My Darkest Days? That was Matt Walsh's original band. Yeah, I've heard a little bit. I think they're all right. But, you know, me and rock music in 2018, it's just not a thing, I guess. Is There's a Dear Agony rare edition that has Without You Autistic. I'm assuming you mean acoustic. And I really want it. Yeah. Doesn't the Dear Agony rare edition have a different album cover too? What song do you think of Breaking Benjamin is the hardest to play on guitar? I don't know. I was thinking Polyamorous. I don't know. Their new stuff is pretty intense. Do I have Release the Panic Deluxe edition? No, I do not. I have the regular edition. Yeah, I don't know where you can find the special edition of Dear Agony. I would, for Rigid Speaks, I would check with your local, maybe like CD warehouse or whatever, see if they have it. Yeah, it also does have Give Me a Sign acoustic. Phobia has they have three different covers? I know they had one with the band on it. Are you asking if I have Dear Agony? Oh, you're asking the actual user. I've never been to a concert. As long as a fan I've been of them. Do you like Johnny Cash? I know you like a little bit of country. Yeah, I do like when it does come to country. I think he's pretty good, but I very 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 rarely listen to him. Like chances minimum to none. I definitely listen to Starset more than Johnny Cash, and that really does say something. Do you think the single Breaking Benjamin CDs like Phobia single CD genuine, or just burn on the CD? I don't know. You got Sean's autograph. Nice. Do I have the So Cold EP? Indeed, I do. Sorry, it's a little hard to see. Yep, there we go. I think the So Cold EP is pretty rare. You can get it on Amazon, I think, though. You know, I have mixed feelings about the Needle Drop. I feel like he's one of those people that like cater to like certain crowds. I think him and Cover Killer Nation are both guilty of that now. I'm sort of friends with Cover Killer Nation, but I feel like Anthony Fantano is more like 1,000 times more guilty to catering to like the real like, I guess, aggressive crowd. Like the crowd that will like, I don't know, not like bands because they're Christian or whatever. Too many reviewers are too worried about pleasing those people. What is it with Breaking Benjamin in Japan? Dude, it's like that with all albums. It's not just Breaking Benjamin. There will be like Japanese exclusive editions to I don't know, like every band. Like I think it's the same deal with Dead by April, I think. You play Skyrim while listening to Blow Me Away. I'm surprised you don't play Halo 2. Although it's kind of already incorporated, you know, in there. Last album. Yeah. I don't know. I used to like Anthony Fantano, but don't feel bad, Alex. He in his Metallica ranking, he had the Black Album, I think, in like in his top 3, which really just, I don't know. Who is Cal Kuchesta? Yeah, the Black Album did have Enter Sandman, but I think it's an underrated song from them. Or overrated. I don't know which one I said. Oh, he's Anthony Fantano. War fighting songs while playing Skyrim. Oh, okay. I haven't played Skyrim since like I don't know, June of last year. Yeah, I've heard, dude, back in the day, like back in 2011, I used to, like, I heard everything that Breaking Benjamin has done. So, yeah, I would say I've heard of them. Watch the band The Warnings cover of Enter Sandman. Okay. You love Japanese music. Well, you're an anime fan, so I'm assuming you do. Why would I hate you for being into Breaking Benjamin through Dark Before Dawn? I don't know. I mean, dude, some people probably look at me for not being into Metallica until shortly before Hardwired, because I didn't get into them till 2016. Because you know, classic metal never really used to be my thing until then. I have watched the live performance, Dear Agony. I think I saw it on YouTube a long time ago before watching it on DVD, though. I have no desire to get into Imagine Dragons. Yeah. They suck. Okay. Yeah, my alternative rock days are pretty much done and over with. The only band I really got into that was in alternate rock technically was Coldplay. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin was pretty much that band that that pretty much Breaking Benjamin was pretty much the band that led me to the music I'm into now. Now I'm into like the heaviest genres there is. Yeah, I heard the song Psycho, and I do like the guitars. The guitars remind me of Megadeth, like something from their last album. Linkin Park has one favorite alternative rock album artist of the American. I wouldn't really consider Linkin Park alternative rock. I would put them hard rocks. I know some people call them new metal, but I think calling Linkin Park like even slightly metal is a bit much. I would say they're hard rock. Yeah, Psycho from Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, I think Dark of You is featuring a guest. I think I saw an interview with the guy. Do I listen to female bands? Just Curious Girls can jam and Scream too. A little bit. What's your least favorite We Are Not Alone song? Definitely Rain. You call the Hunting Party metal like. Hmm. Yeah, when it comes to female vocalists though, like I mainly prefer when they're like if they do metal, I'd rather them like I know they can scream and everything, but like I don't know. I tried listening to crap, what's it called? What's that band called? Um it's not coming to me. Arch Enemy. Arch Enemy. I tried listening to them. I cannot get past behind the lyrical content in Arch Enemy, especially in the most newest material from them. Yeah, I agree with Randall's here. Yeah, Randall. I agree with Randall. I do like some. I feel like when it comes to female vocalists, though, I feel like they're best at like alternative rock. Yeah, I don't like Arch Enemy either that much. I'm not too big of a fan of their lyrical content either. What do you think is the rarest Breaking Benjamin song? I would say probably Who Wants to Live Forever from their Greatest Hits album or their compilation. Correct, both are okay, but they ruined the dark vibe of metal. Yeah. So Randall, I think you missed out on the CD update. Saying All Star by Smash right now. Have I heard of Rise Against? Yeah, but like I said about rock and me nowadays, somebody once told me. Oh, dude, Alex, that's my jam. Yeah. What's really honestly been my jam lately is the newest Judas Priest album. Do I play Fortnite? I've heard I've no, I have never played it actually. I haven't been getting into games like I should. The last game I played was Dark Souls 3. I'm like extremely stuck in that game. Yeah, I did listen to Firepower. Probably do a review on it sometime. What is the most interesting Ember song that has been released yet? I would say Blood, even though that is probably one of my least favorite singles. You should play Outlast. It's awesome. Dude, I've played Outlast. Dude, you know, Outlast was actually the game that influenced my Ardening series. I don't know how many of you guys know that. I was sarcastically talking about the Wiggles in school today. Someone asked, "Oh, those guys from Australia." Oh my. What do you think is the weirdest lyrics in a Breaking Benjamin song? I would say Skin from Saturate. You saw my Genesis thing. That was a presentation, dude. Thanks. Have I played Resident Evil 7? I've seen walkthrough for it. Looks pretty scary. Yeah, Topless is a weird Breaking Benjamin song. How do I feel about satanic imagery in some metal, like early death metal and Morbid Angel? Well, I kind of. Someone say topless wear? But my thoughts on it, well, the thing that annoys me the most is like people will judge bands based on their appearances and album covers. Am I filming at my house or college dorm? At my house, dude. I'd rather die than live in a college dorm. Is she hot? Psycho's lyrics are so good. Yes, Alex Kawa. Yeah, I agree. Bridget speaks. I think we all know someone who's very critical towards. Oh yeah, I've never really listened to much Morbid Angel though. Yeah, pop music is more satanic than metal. I did pick up Death's The Sound of Perseverance. Yeah, Alex Kawa, I can pretty much agree on that. We got 9 people in here. Yeah. It's meant to be scary and edgy. Yeah. Is your least favorite Breaking Benjamin song? Yeah, I think mine's still Rain. It's always been Rain. I'm my favorite music reviewer. Thanks, dude. I'm not even that good at reviewing music, though. Yeah, I would say Dark of You. Well, you know what? Before Feed the Wolf came out, I thought Feed the Wolf sounded interesting because it was like far beyond anything that I expected from Breaking Benjamin. Because I thought it sounded like something that a melodic death metal band would have as a song title, not really much what a rock band would have. Zach is blocking me from talking to you. It says I talk too much. I don't think you're talking that much. That's weird. Have I played Assassin's Creed Origins? I want to so bad, dude. I heard it was like the best one since like 4. I do my best, though, on reviews. Well, thank you, man. How did I like Psycho? I like it. It reminded me of classic Breaking Benjamin, and the riffs kind of remind me of something that Megadeth has done on their latest album. Do more Metalhead reviews pop video? Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't know. It says I got 7 people in here, but I have the feeling that like someone just came in just to creep. On the rapper Scar Lorps. He used to be a metal vocalist and scream when he raps. So Slipknot, basically. Scar Lord. Okay. It's called lurking. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. What's my least favorite 3 Days Grace album? Well, I would say their newest, Outsider. Do I only listen to albums once before I review them? Yeah, if it's requested and I've never heard it before, typically. But other than that, if it's another album that I'm more familiar with, I could just review with no problem. So that's why if you guys do request albums, why the lacking of information isn't like all there whenever I review requested albums, because I usually don't know a lot about the band if I've never heard of them before, obviously. So yeah, that's why I do try to review albums that I'm more familiar with most of the time, but I will try to take your guys' requests. Do I listen to Ghost Inside? I've never heard of them. You know everything about the bands I listen to. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of relate. I mean, I don't know like all the band members that I of every band that I listen to because that's a lot to keep up with. What's my least favorite song on Dear Agony? Probably Hopeless. How did I listen to the Taylor Swift album if I didn't download it? Just listen to it on YouTube. Well, Ember's not out yet, so I don't have a least favorite. My least favorite song on Dark Before Dawn? I don't know. I would probably say Never Again, even though that is still not a bad song. I've never been to Connecticut. Yeah, that's a random question. What's my least favorite on Ember so far? Probably Blood. Oh, Dalvin's here. You saw Mr. Wiggles the other day. Oh no. You know what? I think it's time again. Favorite Wiggle? That's a good question. The Wiggles? Is that a band or something? Yep, I have the mask back on. Yeah, sorry I didn't get out a review out for the track last night. Apparently, it wasn't released to YouTube yet. One of all. Why do I like Meshuggah? Because they're good. Do I have Dark Before Dawn on vinyl? I do not. I don't have any. All the albums that I have on vinyl are like by like the classic bands, like Iron Maiden. Meshuggah videos are satanic. They're not a satanic band. Wait, who's asking you to review your? Most regretted childhood obsessions? Probably animals. Well, yeah, I think that is most bands. Look at that bleed video. Dude, that's just you just gotta explore metal more to really understand. Like, most metal music videos are not like Breaking Benjamin music videos. It's just something you gotta look into more. I don't like animals. I do. It varies though. But I mean, I was like obsessed with animals. Is Meshuggah lyrics meaningful? They can be. They're a great group to listen to when you're angry. Because someone was asking me last night what music I listen to when I'm angry. I just told them Meshuggah. Oh, I've listened to Nails. I think I've listened to their most recent album. Yeah, you'll never be one of us. Gojira, Textures, Devil Driver. I've heard of them. I heard a little bit of Gojira. That's about it, though. Your favorite Death album is in Visual Thought Patterns? Yeah, like I said, I recently picked up The Sound of Perseverance. Have you ever heard of the band Yo Gabba Gabba? Yeah, dude, they might have just surpassed the Wiggles. Ah, ha, ha. Individual thought patterns. Huh. Unfortunately, I have heard of those bands, one above all. What movie inspired you to pursue film? Not really any movie in particular. It's just something that. Ew, gay bands. But what made me want to do it? I don't know. I just back in the day, I used to write stories in middle school, and I don't know. It just became a thing. Do I listen to Pierce the Veil? Yeah, dude. I love them. I mean, dude, I totally like gave up Iron Maiden for them because that's real metal. I'm being totally sarcastic. Yeah, I'm just not into the emo bands. Well, that's what they are. Crest or Tom's brand. Uh, why are we talking about toothpaste brands now? Fine, I'll go with Crest. What 3 Days Grace vocalist do I like more? Definitely Adam. Randall brushes his teeth with horse mover. Wow. Would you would you listen to heavy metal covers of the Wiggles? You know what? Those probably do exist. I would not be surprised if they do exist. Secular Unities in the house. And yes, I have listened to Darkest Days. I think they're okay. Don't pay attention to that. Yeah, I guess you could. You wish 3 Days Grace would make a toothpaste pan. That would be the real painkiller, am I right? Oh yeah, we were playing a random questions game. Okay, so if you weren't here earlier, you guys have to name an album, and if I have it, I will pull it off my CD shelf. Oh, not hacking? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, one above all. Taking this off. Face is starting to get itchy. Name an album. Pink Season by Pink Eye. Dude, I wish I had a physical copy of that album. So I have Dear Agony on CD. I do. We Are Not Alone. Yeah, I believe somebody already asked if I had this, and I do. Do I smoke weed? Nope. Well, you know, how I know where they are on the shelf is because I have them not in alphabetical order, but I do have them in like genre order. Like I have all the rock albums together, all the metalcore albums together, all the melodic death metal bands together. Obzen, yeah, that's a Meshuggah record. That's how you organize yours too, dude. Awesome. Yeah, very minds do think alike. Anyone listen to deathcore here? A little bit. I don't know if you want to call Becoming the Archetype deathcore. I haven't listened to them in a while though. Favorite progressive metal bands? Between the Buried and Me would probably be definitely up there. And Dalvin says, "Hey Zach, do you think In Flames' next album will have a mainstream pop sound?" I would not be surprised. Their last EP was like borderline electronic with their covers and stuff. I have not listened to Dragon Force. If you ask me if I've listened to a band that's in the rock genre, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be, chances are gonna be so minimal. I think Avenged Sevenfold's it's pretty overrated. I haven't listened to Saint Oceania either. Dragon Force is metal. Oh, I didn't know that. Did they release a new album? Have you heard Red's Already Over? I have. That was like the first Red song. That was like the song that got me into the band. I did not play Guitar Hero as a kid. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people say that the song "Breathe Into Me" got them into Red. I know people that have got into Red when like that single came out, and that was like the first song that the band has ever released. Kind of like the Dead by April of deathcore. Saint Oceania is Adam Gautier's new band. Interesting. Fight Inside was your first. That's not a bad first. I got their 10th anniversary edition. What's the difference between it and the irregular? Honestly, there is really no difference. The regular edition, I mean, the anniversary edition just sounds I don't know. There's really not much of a difference. All the anniversary edition is basically the album with a few bonus tracks, because the anniversary edition comes with like 17 tracks, while the regular edition has like 11. They really should have just called it the album with a few extra tracks, because they like, I remember when they announced the anniversary edition, they just said, "Oh, it's going to be a remastered album," but if it is remastered, it's so unnoticeable. Have I heard of Daughtry? I think they're okay, but yeah, I've heard of them. Demon Hunter got in trouble once. Important question: 2D girls or 3D girls? Probably 3D. Dude, what did Demon Hunter get in trouble for? Hunting demons? Oh, oh, so they're just in trouble with the fan base. Dude, Demon Hunter is really not that heavy. You should listen to Outlive. Dude, Outlive is basically a rock album. I can see if they're too heavy if you're going by like they're self-titled or something, but 2D. I'm guessing that is a anime reference. Breaking Benjamin didn't sell a pop. Yeah, I know they didn't. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the self-title. That's why I don't like understand like people that say Demon Hunter is too heavy. Like they're not Meshuggah. Yeah, the early Demon Hunter does sound like early Slipknot. I feel like a lot of issue is too with a lot of people, like they won't give like metal. This can go for anyone who's really not a metal listener. Dude, Demon Hunter was never death metal. I mean, I would say that their first album is borderline melodic death metal, but they're a metalcore band. Yeah, first Demon Hunter album, new metal. Yeah, I do have one excellent CD. Yeah, you got this one, Dear Agony. Well, not really got it, but you got it correctly. I have it on CD. Yeah, dude, I love the first Demon Hunter album. Yeah, the close I think the World of Thorn was close to melodic death metal because of Soilwork. The World of Thorn was technically the first Demon Hunter album I've ever listened to. So I guess you could say I've always had. They do curse and cross the bear. Yeah, exactly. But that's like the only time. The guy from Hazelita. No. Yeah, I know he's out now, but I know that that's not what happened. Is there heavier music than Demon Hunter's first album? Oh, dude, is there ever? Like the whole Meshuggah discography. Even like listen to Soilwork's debut album. Yeah, Randall, you did. What's your least favorite song on Life Starts Now by 3 Days Grace? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably Bully. Dalvin is getting a madness on vinyl soon. Don't do it, man. Please. Is there any soft Meshuggah songs? Um, They have one instrumental song. I think it's the closing track to Kolos. That one's pretty soft. What were my CD pickups? I got Judas Priest's Firepower, Judas Priest's British Steel, Death, the Sound of Perseverance. What else did I get? Black Sabbath, Sabotage, and I also got crap. What's the other one? Trivium, the Ascendancy. I do have Life Starts Now on CD, but I can't find it at the moment. Very nice pickups. I can show them off again if you like. No, Meshuggah does not sing. Okay. Wow, one above all. And you can always go back and watch this stream again if you if I made a band, what would it be called? It would be called Tropical Lizards. I know one above all. I don't know what I'd name my band. I think it would have the word broken in it if I had a band name. But I just don't know what to combine that with. Do I have 3 Days Grace's self-titled album? I do, but I can't find that one either. It's so weird because a lot of the people that are in the stream today were not here. Are now not here from last night. What's the most evil metal music video you've seen? Oh, dude, probably a music video from Ghost. The first time I've listened to them, I was a bit weirded out, but I wouldn't really. I don't know. You're on spring break now. Same here. And that's why what? No, Ghost is metal. What? Ghost is metal, dude. They're like a parody of St. Ghost. Yeah, I can pretty much agree on that because I know a lot of people. I know some people just like to, say that they are satanic for just, oh, because you're on break. Okay, cool. I always comment on your videos and support you. I got your back. Well, thank you, one above all. Well, Dalvin, you've seen everybody. I can't find one Ghost song they scream in. Dude, not every metal band has screaming in it. What's my favorite song on 1X? It's a tie between Over and Over and Gone Forever. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I've often thought about, like, I haven't heard any Motionless in White song. Funny thing is about my music reviewing, like, I often think about, like, in 5 years from now, am I going to still be music reviewing? But I think no matter what, regardless if I do stop music reviewing, I think my series, like my film stuff, will always be a thing, because that's pretty much the heart and soul of this channel. That's kind of what started it. What's my favorite band you mean currently? I don't know. At the moment, probably Black Sabbath. What's my least favorite song on 1X? I don't know. Probably Let It Die. Have I ever seen Spinal Tap? Isn't that the one where didn't people make a bunch of memes on that movie? If I don't do reviews anymore, I'll be dead. Well, yeah, I don't think my reviewing will go anytime soon, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Black Sabbath. I've been getting into Black Sabbath a lot lately. I picked up, I think it's their 6th album. It would be fun to make some music reviews, but my channel is built on politics. Dude, you should just make another channel that's just like music reviews. I know you already have a second channel, but you should make a third channel and make it about music. Oh, it's from the 80s. Holy crap. Politics, oh dear, never mind. Yeah, physical albums are too cheap these days. Yeah, that's a good thing, though. That's more for me. I mean, what's my favorite song from Life Starts Now? Probably Lost in You. Breaking Benjamin needs to make Ember Deluxe Edition. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin, they never release albums like a deluxe edition to any of their albums. The only one that they really had was that collector's edition to Phobia. Yeah, some artists, I think, do just release albums digitally, especially smaller bands. And even the newest Knives EP, you can't even get a physical copy of, which really made me mad. But I hope the the new Knives album will be available on CD. You got Red End of Silence Anniversary for $5. I came to get a new Bible and found it. Oh, so was it like a buy something, get something cheaper or whatever? You want to? Okay, yeah. I'll put on Sober. Because I actually haven't listened to Tool, believe it or not. Here we go. You guys let me know if you can hear the music on here. Okay, let me know. All right, cool. Can you hear it okay though? Is it like crap quality? Okay. Okay, well, if it's passable, that's all that matters. Yeah, you could probably request songs. Depends on what it is, though. Soiled as Stillborn by Infant Annihilator? Yeah, I can do that. And I listen to Ghost Inside Engine 45. Okay. I'm going to take Randall's request first, though. Even though I'm already taking his request first. Kind of reminds me of Motorhead. Thank you, One Above All. Chevelle and Red are very, very indicative of Tool. I know Red's also influenced by Linkin Park. Dude, One Above All, do you want to be like my security of my streams, like, and my channel in general? Great to hear, man. Thanks. He's gonna have the power to ban. Yep. What's my least favorite song on Life Starts Now? You've already asked me this. It's Holy. Yeah, it's hard. That's why Red's pretty hard to find. Which is really surprised. I'm really surprised I found them without like a friend introducing me to them. I just found them on the internet one day. It's not bad. It's not quite over yet. They don't release their music digitally, so that you can't even get their music on iTunes. But only troll if necessary. Yeah, I think so. I think trolling is funny to an extent. It depends on the situation. Now I'm starting to get Bijester vibes. I think Bijester might be influenced by Tool. I'll do Engine 45 after that Annihilator band, I think. Whatever you recall. Oh, Infant Annihilator. The old troll if people do stupid stuff. Oh. Oh. Thought it was more. Thought there was going to be more. Okay. So, infants. Soiled and stillborn. Here we go. Holy crap. Oh, this is only a year old. Matt Bruin is the metal foe. Oh, is he ever? Do I like the song Paranoid from Black Sabbath? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a headbanger for sure. I haven't really listened to much Transit of Venus, Dear Agony, so I really can't say anything about that. Oh, dude, I have the lyric video up, so... Is this like a black metal band? Man, that is fast. What's my least favorite song from the So Cold EP? Probably the, I don't know. I'd say that So Cold live version. Even though I do like So Cold, the song, I just don't like that version of it. Oh, that's deathcore. These guys are like Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, I can see why these guys got banned from what you call it, Spotify. Well, that was interesting. I know I'm gonna read some of these. I'm gonna read some of the YouTube comments. I hope these guys don't have children someday. Oh, this is so bad. This song makes me want to skip church next Sunday. Yeah, I can do Engine 45 now. Just give me a minute. Oh, wow. The drummer must be a robot. Definitely a Christian band. I can tell that's sarcasm, but that's funny. Just look at the comments. Thank goodness YouTube offers 2% speed for slower songs like this. Wow. What do I like better, Breaking Benjamin or 3 Days Grace? Definitely Breaking Benjamin. Wow. All right. I'm going to where's that Ghost inside Engine 45.
Right now, when you lease a Samsung Galaxy S9, you get another for your friend. And with Galaxy Forever, you can upgrade to the newest Galaxy every year.
Upgrades every year?
Every
All right, let's check this out. This is Ghost Inside with their song. Well, you like this? Rigid speaks. I'm quite surprised, to say the least. No, it's not that Ghost. Yeah, I mean, this is all right, but it's kind of metalcore. Yeah, I think it's all right. It's just kind of more on the metalcore side. Yeah. kind of reminds me of like early We Came as Romans. Yeah, I'm not a big hardcore guy either. This ain't even death metal, one above all. This is pretty much metalcore. Dude, Richard, I'm surprised you think you like this if you say Demon Hunter's too heavy for you. Because I think Demon Hunter's a lot lighter than this. At least their new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, some metalcore's okay. Yeah, I'll probably react to Immortal Rites by Morbid Angel. Okay. Yeah, I think this is okay, but probably nothing I'm going to get into real heavily. Be your adopted brother? Why? Hang on. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to that show, Max James. Before I do any more song reactions, is Dalvin still there? Hello, Dalvin. Well, thanks, man. I don't have any brothers, to be honest. All right. R.A.P. Dalvin. All right, Dalvin, if you're there, I'm about to watch your video real quick about the Sea of Thieves rant. I do want to look at that real quick before I really move on.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dalvin, Destroyer 247.
He's filming outside. He's filming outside. Yeah, we got snow here in the Berg. Let's troll Dalvin. Oh, dude, I don't listen to Five Finger Death Punch like at all. So What about Godsmack? Any favorites from them? Don't listen to them. Oh man. Delvin. Yeah, I've been tired lately. I didn't have to get up this morning. Well, I kind of did, but I had to get up really early yesterday because of I did a little presentation. Any recommendations for bands? I'll do. We could be here all day. I don't listen to Drawing Pool.
Selling out its exclusives to Nintendo and Sony itself and PlayStation. This is really bothering me because, you know, I got an Xbox One, I put a lot of money into it, I must have purchased maybe 2 or 3 Xbox Ones total, including the Xbox One X,
Lame.
the fancy part, bro.
Too mainstream.
Comparing to Xbox 360 and the original Xbox, there are not many exclusives coming out. There's rarely a good game being released, and I found myself playing a lot of older games like Gears of War 4 or even Halo 5, and I'm just really worried about the quality of these exclusives and the quantity of them because they don't seem to be coming, and looks like
Do you like the song Lights Out by Breaking Benjamin? Yeah, for a while that used to be my favorite Breaking Benjamin song of all time. Love your videos. Thank you, man.
You know, with Game Pass being released, I think Game Pass is actually a good thing for Xbox One fans and users, but they're not making much profit off this, and they're not selling much great games. They're not making more games right now and in the future. So the future of Xbox is concerning me, and I hope, you know, I really think all Xbox needs to do is start making more exclusive and more good games, and they'll catch up to Sony because right now Sony is destroying them in the sales department, and Nintendo Switch is catching up, and it's only been released for about 1 year. About 75 million, I think, or 85. It's somewhere between 75 million or 85 million PS4s have been sold, while only 35 million Xbox Ones have been sold.
Cool Ranch and Austria Doritos. They both have cheese in them, so neither.
I'm a big Xbox fan. I gotta admit, I love Xbox, but I don't like the direction the company's heading in. The games lately have been so good. Yes, AAA titles look better on Xbox One X. They have better visuals now, better frame rates than the PS4 Pro, but like I have a Nintendo Switch myself, and I think the Nintendo Switch has far better exclusives than the Xbox One and PS4, and I really enjoy my Nintendo Switch a lot lately.
Hey Dalvin, I'm watching your videos right now. Dude, I'm watching your video about your Sermon on
there's
Xbox.
plans to make a big comeback, or what do you think about their marketing ploy, or the audience they're targeting?
Yeah, I'll have to comment.
These are all questions I'd like to know. What do you think? And,
Xbox One or
personally, like I said, I'm
PS4?
really worried
Xbox
about the
One.
Xbox brand right now. So these are just my thoughts, and I'd like to make a little video about this, talking about this. And thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay. Recorded. Yeah, I used to. Back when I moved here, I record videos in my backyard. Not very much, but some of them. Hey, I've watched the movie The Conjuring. No, I haven't. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, Dalvin. Crazy stuff. If they made a movie about Outlast, would you watch it? Dude, they should make a movie based on Outlast. Oh yeah, song react. What was the song that you requested? Something by Morbid Angel. That's all I remember. Immortal Rights. Okay. Breaking Benjamin are the best. Yeah, I would have said that like back in 2011. But I do think they're the best rock band. I wouldn't say that they're the best, period. All right. This is Immortal Rights from Morbid Angel. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like Psycho. It's good. It reminds me of old Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, the thing is with Breaking Benjamin, though, like, I feel like some people just can't be a fan of them. Like, they have to, like, worship the ground that they walk on and label them as their all-time favorite band. Like, the chances are, if you meet a Breaking Benjamin fan, the chances are aces high they're going to say they're my favorite band. I don't know too many people who are just, a fan of them without saying that they are their favorites. You have the greatest hits from Breaking Benjamin. Nice. Oh, this is pretty good so far. I'm not saying that, they're lying. You're lying about them being your favorite band. It's just, I don't know. It's just like one of those things I think about. Like Breaking Benjamin has this like little, this little timer thing that Wait, what is this? I don't know. I don't know what the attraction is. I mean, I do, but I think they're overrated. Love the album art to Altars of Madness. Done also with Demon Hunter. Nice. You always prove individuals wrong. Okay. Awesome. Dude, there's a playlist for 90s death metal. Oh, man. Yeah, see, anymore, like, when I do listen to Breaking Benjamin nowadays, like, I often think about the days when I was in high school. Like, I used to, take the bus and listen to them, like, all the time. Oh, yeah, well, me too. They'll always have a special place in my heart. Yeah, love 90s death metal. I usually don't care if a band has, a good, quote unquote, good message. Yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things. Like once you're into like this, like death metal stuff, like I don't know. It's like anything lighter is just like I don't know. It's like so like not tolerable for me. It's like one of those situations where like it's kind of like those things where like how like people like can't take metal. Well, I really can't take like extremely soft music. Yeah, I really don't pay attention to lyrics that much, which is really why I'm surprised, a lot of people like like they know like what the lyrics mean to like every band and whatnot. It's crazy. What did I think of the song? I liked it. I mean, I really couldn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's 90s death metal at its finest. When people listen to death metal, I get really concerned because they might go out and shoot kills. JK. Oh, dude, don't stereotype death metal listeners now. You want to, don't be in that crowd, Your work is done here. Play Eternally Yours by Motionless in White. It's a good song. Fine, I'll play it. Listen to Marilyn Manson. Yeah, but like you said, that's not death metal. But I feel like most of the ones who commit stuff like that was listen to rap music. I don't mean to stereotype, but all right, what was that song? Motionless in White, Eternally Yours. Here we go. I understand. You're gonna go, Randall? All right, man. Take care now. It's pretty good so far. Kind of reminds me of Dead by April. Just a little bit, though. Now, this kind of reminds me of The Devil Wears Prada. Or like Fit for a King. Can't appreciate rock. You dig Psycho? Yeah, it reminds me of classic Breaking Benjamin, especially the chorus. And the opening riff kind of reminds me of Megadeth, actually, with their, it sounds like something from their most recent album. Yeah, this song's not bad. It reminds me of something that I would have really dug a few years ago. I mean, I can appreciate it for that reason, because it's something that I probably would have liked a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, I read you, man. Is Demon Hunter heavier than this song? I would say some of their work is. All of it, that's kind of debatable. Oh, dude, I'm not watching the music video. This is just an audio. But that's cool. Yeah, Rigid Speaks. I do recommend you check out. Dude, I recommend you check out more Demon Hunter, because if you're into metalcore stuff, I think you might at least like one or two of their albums. The music video to Motionless in White, Eternally Yours. But I'm not watching the music video. Yeah. I thought it was alright. But it's more on the hardcore side. Yeah, that was metalcore, Rigid Speaks. Same with that last one, Ghost Inside, that was also metalcore. I haven't heard the new Sevendust song. What's the difference between metalcore and deathcore? I think deathcore is just a tad heavier. I don't know. I'm not really good with core genres. I'll just play whatever now. What's my favorite song on Ember so far? I don't know. Probably Feed the Wolf. I do like Psycho, though. That was really good. I wonder how someone can make something like this. Like, especially since these guys put out, like, really long songs. Do I like power metal? Would you consider Iron Maiden power metal? If not, I do like a power metal band called Theocracy. Like Dragon Force? Not really. Just finished having Mint Moose Tracks ice cream. Oh man. Look at you. Is metalcore different than heavy metal? Yeah. I was about to say heavy metal and metalcore or metalcore is heavy metal, but what I would consider heavy metal is bands like Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. Yeah, and same with every other metal subgenre. Like, you wouldn't call like bands like Black Sabbath metalcore. If you guys can tell me the name of this instrumental, I will give you a shout out. It's not Skid Row. I'm not a fan of Avenged Sevenfold. Sorry about that, Max. Why is your dad laughing really hard? Can you guys tell me the name of this instrumental? Nope, it's not Breaking Benjamin. I'm surprised it's not sounding familiar. I wouldn't say that Avenged Sevenfold sucks. I just think they're overrated. Any mirror? Nope. Oh. All right, you guys want the answer? It is actually a orchestra version of Blood Brothers from Iron Maiden. I don't know if you guys could tell. It's really well done. I don't know who someone did it. Someone named Sensation Metal. Big shout out to them. Yeah, that's the name of it. Someone made an orchestra version of that song. That's what I'm playing. What if Breaking Benjamin gone into metalcore? They better not. Breaking Benjamin's good as a rock band. That's the instrumental. Someone was saying on a Breaking Benjamin song it was death metal. What if Breaking Benjamin went black metal? What? They be going Satanist on us. Holy crap. Do you like Starset My Demons? As far as Starset goes, yeah. What if Breaking Benjamin became alternative country? Now that would be like my number one sellout of all time list if I had one. Hold on, let me pull up my Windows Media Player. You have a few Starset songs, but you're not the biggest fan. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm not the biggest fan either. Yeah, I've heard of Slayer and Pantera. Pantera's good. Slayer. What if Breaking Benjamin was opera? I can't imagine. Can you just imagine Ben Burnley like doing opera? That'd be so funny. Feel switch engage. Huh. My favorite metalcore band is Demon Hunter, which I'm playing right now. Hey, Zach, have you heard Zach D is doing a live stream right now? Yeah, it is One Above 7. What song is it? Can you tell me which song it is? Oh, yeah, I forgot about Trivium, too. I would put Trivium up there, too. Trivium, Demon Hunter, and August Burns Red. Yeah, Starset is a little mainstream. They're like, I don't know. I'm just not really big into electronics and rock music. Is there any Breaking Benjamin songs you think are pure metal? I don't know. I hate to condone the Breaking Benjamin is metal, deal. But if I had to choose, yeah, it is Cold Winter Sun, one above all. If I had to choose Breaking Benjamin songs that are metal, I would say Believe, Breaking the Silence, and Red Cold River. Believe lyrically is funny. I can agree. I'll put down in the chat what songs are playing next. Yeah, the best bands are never heard of, dude. Maybe in the metal community, but not in the pop community. What a death metal opera band sound like. Have you heard of Viking metal, like Winter Sun? Oh, the singer of Seether. Viking metal creeps you out, bro. I mean, I know some people don't like it, but I don't know how it's weird, yo. It's not my favorite genre of metal. Yeah, just look up Winter Sun if you. This isn't Skyrim. But yeah, look up Winter Sun if you're looking for Viking metal that actually sounds good. Their newest album's pretty good. Nord music. The lyrics are not necessarily Viking, it's just the way that it sounds. I think that's why they're called Viking metal, not because of the lyrical content. But if you listen to Winter Sun, it's like mostly about like nature and exploring and stuff like that. So you have to get to know it. So, yeah, I don't know. Ever heard of a stupid band called Guar? No, I haven't. Oh yeah, for sure. You never liked Trivium? Dang, dude. The lead singer is pretty cool. Right, MJ? What in the fight? If I were to get a tattoo, it would. I don't know. I don't think I would get a band tattoo because there's just no guarantee that I'll be a fan of that band for forever. But I think it'd be something permanent, like maybe my name or something. I don't know. Hey, one above all. To be honest with you, I never really liked Trivium the first time I heard them either. But I've really grown to like them. I eventually did. You know your female bands? Bet you do a lot more than just listen to them. Oh, you don't? Oh, you don't like them? Okay. That works too. Well, at least you're honest, man. Dude, you might regret those tattoos, Max, because you never know. Because there's no guarantee you'll be a fan of alternative metal bands forever, especially once you're into death metal. Sorry, one above all. Okay. I'm going on 3 hours of this stream. So, real quickly, I'm just going to do a recap of the main purpose of this stream. I am going to tell you guys my thoughts on the new Breaking Benjamin single, Psycho, and the CDs that I picked up today. So, what are my thoughts on Breaking Benjamin's new single? No leaving. Dude, it's been 3 hours. I would give the song, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. And you try listening to death metal, but I couldn't understand. Dude, you don't have to understand it to like it. That's the thing, you know. I would give Psycho an 8 out of 10. The chorus reminded me of something that I've heard from We Are Not Alone, which I really loved. I really got nostalgic feelings when I heard the chorus. It was very well done. When I first popped on the song, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, because I thought it was a weird riff at the beginning, but I don't know. After a while, after that weird riff at the beginning, like the riff after that reminded me of Megadeth, and that was like one of the first things I thought of. I was like, that sounds like Megadeth. It actually sounds like their song. I don't know. It sounds like one of the songs on Dystopia. So that was a surprise. You like singing my music? I do too, to some extent. But yeah, 8 out of 10 I will give for the song. It's definitely a good one, but I hope it's the last single before the album's released. And Death is the only death metal band you like. Didn't you say you liked In Flames? Well, at least In Flames older material. And I'll do a recap of the albums that I picked up. So, speaking of Death, I did pick up here Death, the Sound of Perseverance. Well, I think it's one of their best. Some might agree, some might disagree. Got Black Sabbath, Sabotage. Trivium, The Ascendancy. Judas Priest, British Steel. And of course, Judas Priest's most recent album, Firepower. Been loving the crap out of this album. It's good. It's by far my favorite album of the year. Recommend you check them out. Yeah, I have quite a few Judas Priest albums now. I should check out Dead. They rock. Okay. Yeah, Firepower was very good. Loved it. Yeah, I did get Ascendancy. Surprisingly, it's an album that's hard to come across, but I found it at the CD warehouse when I was over there. And I was like, there's just no way I could pass this up. right, you guys. Well, I think I'm gonna close out for the night. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming in. I'll probably do another one tomorrow, because you know how it is when you first do something new that's like very interesting. You just can't stop doing it, you know. But eventually, it'll get old. I will try to put a review out for the newest Judas Priest album. That might be the next video I do, but I'm not entirely sure. I do want to end up doing rant videos again, just to let you guys know, because I think the vote on me doing rants is a lot higher than people that don't want me to do them, because I know a lot of people do like them. Today, I do want my next rant to be about people thinking metal's all the same, because boy, I have I don't know. Mezzy Mez, come on, man. Why do you have to? Yeah, I guess I'll stay on a little longer now that Mez is here. Tell you what, it's 11:10 now. I'll stay on till 11:50. How's that? I try to include everyone. I just want to make sure, you know, everyone has a chance to, you know, be a part of the stream, because I don't want to like shut down this stream like if someone just, you know, comes in. So I always try to make sure I include everyone. Wait, there's a Judas Priest song featuring Lil Wayne? What? So how's life, by the way? Could be better, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, kind of was a Breaking Benjamin kind of day, but but we're talking about other things too, not just Breaking Benjamin. Oh, you were just kidding. I was about to say I didn't hear Lil Wayne on the new Judas Priest album. That's funny though, dude. Thanks. Thank you, man. Thanks, Max James Palmer. Black Sabbath featuring Ice-T. How long have I been reviewing, by the way? Since 2014, dude. And my way of reviewing albums was very weird. When did you start? At what age? Like I said, back in 2014. That was my senior year. Limp Bizkit was on Cash Money. Megadeth featuring Lil Yachty. It happened. Just kidding. So, Mezzy Mez, I picked up one CD that might be a surprise to you, a pleasant surprise. Death, the Sound of Perseverance. Yep. Oh, of course. So got the newest Judas Priest album. Thanks. Yeah, I'm loving the crap out of the newest Judas Priest album. I like rap and rock mixed together. I do like rap music, but I don't have a problem with it. Then Linkin Park, yeah. You're jelly. Are you strawberry jelly or grape jelly? What's it gonna be? I'm surprised. Grape. Okay. I'm surprised. Azor White didn't come in here today. Yeah, they were playing Linkin Park today in the CD warehouse. It's pretty awesome. It was their song "Numb." Peanut butter. Yuck. It's very proggy, yeah. Crawling in my crawl. These crawls, they will not crawl. Who's RP? Yeah, RAP Chester. Roleplay, I meant. I think so. What we need to do, or what I should do actually, is stream earlier than I did. Social media, especially Kick. Oh man. No, nothing like that. Favorite Iron Maiden? Favorite Iron Maiden what? Album, song, vocalist? If you have Kick, you should ask. No. The day Ben Burnley dies is the day I die. Dude, there's going to be a huge outrage when that happens. Like, Breaking Benjamin fans are crazy as it is. Like, we don't need that to happen. Trust me, dude. I'll be just like the day Ryan Clark kicks the bucket. I'll be fine. But I'll still be very sad, obviously. Because that would mean not necessarily no more Demon Hunter albums, but it would mean that crap, what is it? They would get a new vocalist, but it just wouldn't be the same. My favorite album? Power Slave. They should make a horror film about Breaking Benjamin fans that try to sacrifice death metal fans. Which is pretty ironic considering that people think that death metal fans are the ones that sacrifice. Do I have Instagram? Yeah. Yeah, the Breaking Benjamin can't continue if that happened because Breaking Benjamin, I mean, there you go, Mez. Yeah, black metal fans are weird. The thing is, I could have never been a black metal fan because I grew up more like in a strict household, and I mean that not necessarily the music, but the culture and the type of people they are themselves would have no way would have been accepted. I mean, there was a time where I was lucky that Breaking Benjamin was accepted. Okay, I got your request, Mez. Huh. There you go, man. It's funny when you requested. I couldn't tell if that was if that was you, or was that me from the past requesting myself. I couldn't tell. Did you go to your prom? I did not want to go to mine, dude. I wish I would have never went to prom. Funny story about I had a very sad yet interesting prom story. Don't forget Horoscope by Overkill. I did listen to it, but I was unpopular opinion to say, but I wasn't. I could have been more impressed. Let's just say. Yeah, my prom story. I got pretty much ditched whenever I went to prom. That was like 2014. My girlfriend at the time left me exactly on prom day. Spent money on tickets and everything else, and I mean, I thought like that was just it right there for me. I mean, ever watched Naruto? No, I was never really big into anime, to be honest. Dude, guys, be glad you never went to prom. Most girls take one look at my music and run. You know, it's funny because I feel like most of the girlfriends I've had have had heavier music taste than I have. Especially like back in like high school, like when I listened to nothing but Coldplay and Dead by April. Like I mean, the stuff that they would like would be like I Prevail and Pierce the Veil and Black Veil Brides. But at least that was heavier than what I listened to, you know? Hey, it's okay. Yeah, same here. Sit at home and chill. A few days ago, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, the last time I had a girlfriend, that was like January 2016, and haven't had one since. And that's not by choice either. So, I mean, that's the worst feeling. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Max. Oh yeah, you shouldn't complain. Hey, that's okay, guys. Play games or watch anime. Definitely play games. MJ Nation. Yeah, I agree, Mez. People don't want to get married anymore. See, I'm a pretty traditional person. I believe I don't want to say I have the mindset of someone who was born in the 1950s, for example, but I feel like to an extent I'm more traditional because I feel like if I was extremely like traditional, I wouldn't even be a fan of metal, because of the misconceptions I have about it, or like I would have about it. Yeah, I pretty much agree, Vito. Yeah, I'm the type of person that I prefer relationships over that. Something came in the mail today. What was it? It's funny, MJ Nation. I used to think that was a competition as well, but then I realized it was just like that was a high school thing. Like that's like people that like made fun of each other for when you were in high school. Actually, someone made a joke about it. I didn't even pre-order Ember yet. Is that sad? I just don't know where. I don't know where to pre-order. That's the thing. Have you watched The Saw? I have not. I've played one of the games a while back though. Well, dude, I mean a physical copy. I'm not getting it on iTunes. Pre-order it on their website. Yeah, I could do that. I probably won't do that until the very last minute, though. You mostly play Skyrim? Yeah, I used to play a lot of Skyrim back in the day. Like, like the third or fourth year it came out. It's probably $30 on their site, dude. I'll probably pre-order from Amazon. Well, dude, I'd rather pay $30 for the physical copy than to pay $8 on iTunes. That's just not worth it to me. I don't think anything. Yeah, I have it remastered too. I have the Skyrim Xbox 360 edition, and then the Xbox One Special Edition. God of War. I don't have a PlayStation, so no. I have a PS2, but that's about it. 120, dude. What do you do for a living, MJ Nation? What's my favorite race to play on Skyrim? Probably ignored. Favorite console? I don't know. Xbox. I still like the Xbox 360 more than the Xbox One. Dark Elf. Yeah, Dark Elf's pretty cool to play. Ben Burnley signature guitar. Holy crap. Dude, I used to do the same thing back when I had my job at Goodwill. Yeah, I also prefer the Xbox 360 than One. Not because of the games per se, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just a nostalgic thing or what. But I don't know. It was just like a more exciting time. You know, back on the Xbox 360 days. Like, I think the reason I don't go on as much now is because of YouTube. Because I'm the type of person that can really focus on one thing, like, at a time, specifically. Like, back in the day, like, I used to talk with people on Xbox a lot. Yeah, those were good times. Yeah, Halo 3. Can you do those mods on the Skyrim for Xbox One? You just picture me trash talking, shut up, you noob. Hang on. I need my light. What are you doing? Shut up, you noob! Ah! That was gold, new meme. Dude, that's already gonna be a meme. Because we already know who's watching. Ever play Devil May Cry? That did look like an interesting game series. What album did you first start listening to when you first started listening to Breaking Benjamin? Well, when I first got into them, I browse like their songs. I've never really listened to an entire like album, but the first album would definitely be Dear Agony. Yeah, dude, Halo 3 was great. Phobia was my first Breaking Benjamin album, and Dance with the Devil was my first song. Awesome, man. It's hard to believe it's been over 3 hours since I was streaming. You were so... Oh, they were so mad I didn't talk about Shallow Bay in my Saturate review. Sorry. Did I ever play Ninja Gaiden? No, I didn't. Dude, where did MJ Nation go? Holy crap, got 8 people watching. Yeah, Overwatch is overrated. I'm so glad. Yep, I can agree, dude. I can agree. Yeah, Overwatch is overrated, though. How old am I? 22. Well, I'm gonna be, that is. Yeah, Destiny 2 got old fast. I liked it when it first came out. I still think it's better than the original. Almost the same age. Cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. Destiny kind of fell off the grid, I think. Do I remember the first song I ever listened to when I first got into Breaking Benjamin? Yeah, it was Blow Me Away. Yeah, I remember like Destiny was popular for a bit. I don't know what happened. Your first Breaking Benjamin song was Breath. Turtleneck Sweater by SpongeBob. Yeah. Had to put your headphones on. Sorry about that. Yeah, I won't be offended if you guys do put on headphones if you can't hear me, because I actually do encourage it. Yeah. One with the collar. Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know. I was a little bit of I don't know. I was a little bit of interested in Fortnite at first. I was like, maybe I'll consider picking up this game, and then I was like, I don't know. This game seems kind of overrated. Like it's like the new Overwatch, pretty much. Yeah, Elder Scrolls is powerful, dude. They need to make Elder Scrolls 6 if they want to, be popular again. I mean, dude, Skyrim is like one of the within like the first 5 games. Fortnite is free. Huh. Free on Xbox? Ah, okay. What other game mode is there? Ah, okay. You like Nintendo? A little bit. I try not to have a close mind about Nintendo. Um, so yeah, I just don't play too many Nintendo consoles. We need prequels for now? Yeah, probably. I don't think they should make a Skyrim 2, because obviously it would just be more of the same of Skyrim, and we obviously don't need that. Unless it's like a different atmosphere, then I think it could work. The other mode is just like killing zombies. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Dude. You've been awake since 4 a.m. What? Yeah, Skyrim 2 would be dumb. Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, it would just be like more of the same. All right, well, I think it's kind of been long overdue. I know it's not 11:50 yet. Can you rant on MJ on your next video? Why? Oh, your flight to what are you doing over at Africa? An MJ Nation rant. Oh my gosh. Oh, Hunt. Huh. I don't know. It would be cool. Yeah, I guess. Regardless, though, I think my next rant will probably be about people that think metal all sounds the same. That's a subject I want to base on because I just had an encounter today that had to do with something like that. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Okay, sweet. All right, well, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. I think I'm gonna close out the stream, guys. What was it? Rumors and theories. Okay. Do you watch Rocking with Robbie reviews? I do, but I don't know. Every time I comment, he never replies, but he replies to all the other I don't know music reviewing channels. So I don't know. I don't know if he has some kind of beef with me or whatever. If he's against me or something, I don't know. But I try to watch his reviews. I think new metal should come back. Yeah, I can agree to some extent. Well, guys, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. So thanks for joining in, everyone. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming in.